Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I would like to share my picks for my favorite racing cars in GTA 5 and some of their pros and cons. Let's get straight into it. Let's start right off with the Anish Euros. One of the pros of this car is it's very fun to drive and it does in my opinion look quite good. The cons of this car is that its handling is not very impressive and it's actually quite expensive in comparison to what you're getting performance wise. Next off we have the Benefactor Sludging GT. One of the pros of this car is that it has a competitive top speed, amazing looks, and is also kinda cheap. You can get a Benefactor Sludging GT for just about $1.3 million. The cons of this car is that its handling is not very good and it's very hard to control in the corners, primarily because it's rear wheel drive.
The Panthere. The looks are quite nice and it has a unique rear wing. Some of the bad things about it is the bad handling, and it's no longer available since it's a limited edition car only sold for a week, though it might come back at a later time. The Feltzer. It's a very good car for the value, and the handling will get you around the city pretty fast. So it's a quite good handling. The cons about it is the top speed isn't very competitive, and there's a very few limited customization options for the car. So if you're one that likes a very customized car, then this might not be the one for you.
We have now reached the first rally car on this list, is the GP200. The pros of this car is that it has very good off-roading capabilities and its engine sound is excellent. The cons of this car is that its handling feels weird while driving on a normal road, and its low top speed is a result of it being a rally car. At the start of the second row we find the ETR1. The pros of this car is that its handling is better than other supercars and it has quite good acceleration as well. The cons are that it's quite boring to drive, or at least I find it boring to drive. It's a car that you can really forget that you have because there's a lot of other cars that does what this car does, but just does it very much better. We have now reached the Italy GTO, arguably the best sports car in the entire game. It has great handling and acceleration. The only bad thing that I could find is that I'm not really a fan of its looks. Here we have the RE7B. It has amazing handling and a decent top speed. The cons of this car is it only has two liveries to choose from, and the LM87, which is a slightly different car, which costs slightly more, does the same things, just better. Up next we have the Ocelot Pariah. It is the car in the game with arguably the highest top speed, and it can be modified to look just about amazing. Its cons is that its acceleration and handling is the only thing that holds it back from competing with the Italy GTO for the title of GTA's fastest sports car, but other than that it's quite an amazing car. Last but not least we have the Karim Previan. It is an all-around good car which does not really excel at anything. The con of this car is that it's quite boring to drive when you get used to it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, consider giving this video a like and subscribe to support our YouTube journey.